My name is Michael Davis, and I'm a taxi driver. Last year, I was drowning in debt. I was just days away from losing my car, the very thing I needed to make a living. That night, I sat behind the wheel, parked on a quiet street. I bowed my head and whispered, "God, I don't know what to do. Please show me the way. I need direction. I need help." It wasn't a long prayer, but it came from the deepest part of my heart. Later that evening, I picked up a passenger. He seemed calm, almost radiant. As we drove, he began to share the gospel with me. He spoke about hope, about how God sees us even in our darkest moments, and how he provides when we least expect it. I listened quietly, every word sinking into my soul. When we arrived at his destination, I told him the fare. He reached into his wallet, pulled out a large sum of money, and handed it to me. I looked at him, confused, and said, "Sir, this is far more than the fare." He smiled and replied, "I felt in my heart that you needed this more than I do. God told me to bless you tonight." I froze. My hands trembled as I counted the bills. It was enough to pay off my debt, enough to save my car, enough to give me a new chance. Tears filled my eyes. I told him, "You have no idea what this means. Just hours ago, I prayed for help, and here you are." He placed his hand on my shoulder and said, "God hears. He always hears." That night, I drove home with more than money. I carried hope. I carried faith, and I carried the reminder that God answers prayers in ways we can't imagine. I will never forget that moment. The prayer of a desperate taxi driver, the words of a stranger who shared the gospel, and the miracle that turned my despair into joy. So if you ever feel like you're at the end of the road, remember my story. God still provides. He still moves hearts, and he can turn your prayer into a miracle. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more testimonies of faith and hope.